West Quarter Fence Project. There's 2 miles around this quarter, 2 miles of fence. I don't know if you can see this very well, but a lot of this fence is going down. There's a reason for that. It has to do with playas in the adjoining farm fields and also farming activity in the adjoining farm fields. It shifts soil away from the fence line and makes it hard for the fence to stand up. A complicating factor is that a lot of these fence posts that we got when we put this fence in turned out to be probably damaged by pine borers. And so for instance, I don't know if you can see that one right there. That one's cracked off at ground level. Basically what happens is the pine borers weaken the wood structure, and then when they get any load on them, they just fail. And they usually fail at ground level. So anyway, almost all of these wooden posts have to come out to be replaced by steel posts. There's going to have to be several brace posts put in, probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 brace posts and 2 corner posts replaced, which is just a detail. It's not that big of a deal, but you get those things anchored firmly, get some brace posts up, then the steel posts will work better. Another complicating factor is this is the antelope crossing zone, and they tend to pop wires off. That's not that big of a deal. It's just routine stuff that has to be addressed when you when you're dealing with when you're dealing with nature. This is a dynamic structure built in a dynamic world, and that's just the way it is. But anyway, so this west fence line pretty much needs to be entirely rebuilt. That's not that huge of a deal because the wire's all in place. There's quite a few steel posts in place that will be reused. But all of those wooden posts are going to have to be replaced by steel posts. And like I said, the brace and corner posts put in. The other 1.5 miles around just needs mostly routine maintenance. It'll probably take a few steel fence posts. And one final, or allegedly final, complicating factor is that the ground's really wet, and it's too soon to be doing anything with this right now, which is fine. I plan to rest this quarter for sure this year and not have any cattle on it at all to let it recover a little bit from drought. So this isn't at the top of the priority list, but it's something that I can do later in the summer. And we can actually come in here in the fall after the first hard freeze, killing freeze. It'll put all the grass into dormancy. Then the cattle won't do anything to it. They'll just eat the standing grass, kind of like hay cured on the stem. And that doesn't hurt the grass plants since the grass is already dormant, as long as you're careful not to. There's a lot of I'm not going to go into all of that right now. It's just pretty much common sense. But anyway, that's where we're at on the fence project over here on the west quarter.